Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and today I want to talk to you about the Raptors defense in their 133-113 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. In this game, Pascal had 33 points on 13 of 24 shooting, Norm had 26 on 11 of 15 to go with 4 steals and 1 block, and Lowry had 20 points on 6 of 13 shooting with 11 assists. After this win, the Raptors have a defensive rating of 103.3, which is 4th best in the league. Let's get into it. On this play, as Collin Sexton comes off the screen, check out how low Marc Gasol is. This is similar to what the Raptors did against the Nets, dropping down in their pick and roll coverage. This allows Gasol to rotate over to Tristan Thompson on the catch. Norm Powell comes down. He's actually the one who pokes it away. Then Gasol does a great job of getting the ball. He throws it off Tristan Thompson, and that's a turnover. Great team defense. Now in transition, Gasol does a good job of getting back and bothering Tristan Thompson on the catch again. Thompson fumbles the ball, OG picks it up, and he's going to take it coast to coast. Doesn't get the first one to go, but puts it back in, padding the rebounding stats. Great work by OG in transition. Here on the handoff, Collin Sexton is going to get a step on OG, but check out Norm coming over from the weak side. Sexton clearly isn't expecting the help. He throws it out of bounds. Great work by Norm getting his nose in there. Now Norm gets switched onto Collin Sexton, and as Sexton comes off the Tristan Thompson screen, Norm does a nice job of staying in the play, gets his hand in the passing lane, pokes the ball away, out on Cleveland. Great work by Norm with his pursuit there. Now as Lowry gets picked off by Kevin Love, he's a step behind Collin Sexton, but check out Norm shading over to help Lowry out. Then as Garland gets into the lane, OG rotates onto him, and Norm rotates over to OG's man. And as Tristan Thompson tries to turn inside, Norm Powell comes over for the beautiful strip. Raptors get out in transition. Pascal Siakam with the nice finish, and the Raptors got tons of points in transition this game. A lot of them coming off of turnovers. For most of this game, the person defending the screener didn't get up to put pressure on the ball handler. They stayed down by the basket. This is a lot more conservative compared to, say, trapping or double teaming a lot, but one of the downsides is that you give up a lot more mid-rangers and floaters, and that's okay against a team like Cleveland, but if it was Kawhi Leonard, for example, taking these shots, you'd be in for a world of pain. So that's just something to keep in mind when you see the Raptors trying different schemes against different teams and stuff like that. There is no one perfect answer that's going to work every night. Now on this play, check out OG staying with Osman step for step, putting a ton of pressure on him. Then as the ball goes out to Sexton, he tries to penetrate, but Pascal is there to cut him off. Norm switches on to Kevin Love, and Kevin Love immediately goes into the post, but as soon as he gets the ball, Norm's able to poke it away. Pascal Siakam picks it up, pushes it up the court, waits till Osman commits to him, then drops it off to OG, who hammers it home with a casual flair. On this play, it's Kevin Love coming off the screen, so check out how much higher up Gasol is. This allows him to give an effective shot contest. Good situational awareness by Gasol. And then on this play, off the handoff, Gasol throws a little trap at Jordan Clarkson. He gets rid of the ball, goes to Larry Nance. Nance wants to feed it into John Henson, but Serge is making himself big, making the pass difficult, while Gasol gets back into position. Nance passes it and gets it back. Now with nothing materializing, he's going to put up the shot, but Serge Ibaka is in his jersey. No good, and that's a nice defensive possession for the Raptors. On this play, the Cavs are going to run Kevin Porter Jr. off of 2 screens. Terrence Davis has to get around them, but in the meantime, Serge Ibaka does a nice job of making himself big and containing Kevin Porter until Terrence Davis can get back into position. McCaw comes over with a little help too, then recovers back to his man to challenge the shot. Nice work by him. On the offensive rebound, John Henson winds up getting a pretty open 3. Not the end of the world. The Raptors will live with it. Good initial defense on that first shot. Now Terrence Davis and Patrick McCaw almost botch the switch, but luckily McCaw and Serge do a nice job of cutting off that baseline angle. Garland drops it off to John Henson, but Chris Boucher is there to bother the shot, and now the Raptors are going to take it the other way, and I want to take a look at how Kyle Lowry's aggression gets the Raptors an open shot. See how Lowry pushes it up so that Garland has to go all the way under the free throw line? Well, now when Serge Ibaka sets the screen, Garland has to cover so much more ground to make it up and around the screen. This means John Henson has to help out way more than he usually would, and that leaves the pocket pass open to Serge Ibaka, who lays it in. And that play is all created by the aggression of Kyle Lowry. And on this play, as Osman comes off the screen, great hands by McCaw to poke it loose. Gasol with the great outlet pass, and McCaw drops the dime to Norm for the nasty dunk. Now as the Cavaliers try to push it, Gasol and Lowry are back to shut down the fast break. Then as Kevin Love gets into the lane, Gasol is there again to shut it down. Love tries to drop off the pass to Tristan Thompson, but Norm pokes a finger in there. tips it away once again, and the Raptors are out on the fast break. Now as the Cavs look to get out in transition again, Lowry is back once again and personally shuts down the fast break. He's one of the best fast break defenders in my opinion. He's good at making guys play through his chest and he has great positioning. Now at the top of the arc, Norm does a pretty good job of negotiating 2 screens, and as the ball goes to Kevin Love, Pascal Siakam jumps out at him, and then Kyle Lowry is waiting right behind to challenge a shot of Kevin Love. That's a miss. Great help defense by the Raptors, and then OG gets the board and goes coast to coast and goes through Osman like butter. Now on the fast break, Gasol is late getting back, but OG Anunoby switches on to Tristan Thompson, does a good job of denying this entry pass and preventing the easy bucket. Great job by OG using his strength there. Now off the inbound, the Cavs run a screen on the weak side, but the Raptors just switch it so that this pass to under the basket never materializes for Kevin Love. Jordan Clarkson gets the ball with OG Anunoby on him. Kevin Love sets a screen, the Raptors switch it once again, and Pascal does a great job of containing Clarkson, challenging the shot at the end of the shot clock. Now after the ambitious lob pass from Siakam and spectacular finish from Norm Powell, the Cavs try to push it in transition, but OG Anunoby is back once again to shut down Tristan Thompson, gets the block at the rim, and there aren't too many 3-men who can do that in the NBA. OG, one of the strongest in the league. Now the Cavs don't have a ton of shooting on the floor, so the Raptors throw a little trap at Jordan Clarkson, get the ball out of his hands. Norm rotates onto Sexton, pokes the ball away, and the Raptors are going to take it the other way. Norm finishing on the fast break with the pull-up 3, and he was absolutely unstoppable this game. Now as Kevin Porter Jr. gets into the lane, nice block from Serge, and then here Lowry comes down with the opportunistic double team. Larry Nance kicks it out to the weak side, and then Lowry closes all the way out to the corner on Kevin Porter Jr. Does a good job of bothering him and making this shot difficult. And on this play, as Davis and Lowry switch this screen, check out how Davis is on the top side of Kevin Porter Jr. He's going to try to cut backdoor, but Pascal Siakam rotates over and Terrence Davis does a nice job of getting his hand up in the passing lane. The Cavaliers wind up resetting and then work it around to Larry Nance in the post once again. This time he's going to try and pass it to Tristan Thompson, streaking to the basket, but Norm Powell has rotated down to get a hand on the ball. He strips it and the Raptors are out and running once again, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Overall, this was a nice solid win from start to finish. The Raptors were never really in jeopardy. Nice to see a big scoring night from Siakam and Norm and Lowry in the same night. Those 3 combined for 79 points. And hopefully they can carry this forward to their game against the Pistons on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors defense in the comments.